This is funny. Misconceptions that drivers still believe about their cars. Basically, myths that aren't true. Number one, dirty vehicles are more fuel efficient. Whoever thought of that? The idea here is that dirt, dust, and such work their way into vehicle cracks and crevices to reduce drag. Not true. However, testing this hypothesis showed that a very dirty car actually reduces fuel economy by a significant measure, up to a negative effect of 10%. This is probably due to the added weight, the clogging up and slowing down of certain functions, and filth material being much less aerodynamic than car surfaces and therefore working against the wind to actually increase drag. Whoever thought dirty vehicles are more fuel efficient? Obviously, it's a misconception. Number two, premium fuel equals better performance. Premium fuel is necessary for certain types of high-end sports cars and luxury models. However, premium fuel will not in any way improve your engine's performance or responsiveness outside of those specific models. Unless your vehicle requires premium fuel, it's a complete waste of money. Number three, filling up your tank in the morning gets you better fuel. I don't know. Some people think that the colder air in the morning makes gasoline denser, meaning you get more fuel than you normally would if you fill up your tank later in the day. Cold weather does make gasoline denser. However, gasoline is stored in underground temperature-controlled tanks. Therefore, you're getting the exact same quality of gas no matter when you visit a gas station. Don't believe the hype. Number four, cell phone use at the pump can trigger an explosion. Not true. Misconception. It's a myth. Back when cell phones and then smartphones were brand new, some people had the idea that wireless signals could spark and ignite fuel vapors, resulting in an explosion at the pumps. However, all scientific testing has shown that this to be false, and there have been absolutely no recorded incidents where this type of situation has occurred. I'm so glad this is not true. It is a misconception. I'm glad to hear this because I have a Tesla Model 3. Electric cars are more likely to catch fire during a crash. The reputation of Tesla vehicles and their mishaps isn't helping all the rumors, but that seems to be very much a singular company problem. Plenty of other automakers produce electric vehicles, and from them we can learn the truth. It's not just Tesla. By and large, electrical vehicles as a whole, such as the Chevy Volt, Nissan Leaf, Kia Niro EV, and many others, pose no greater risk of fire than gasoline-powered vehicles. Fire happens to both electric power and gasoline-powered models under the right, or rather wrong conditions. It's not an EV-specific situation. Here's another misconception. Hybrid vehicles are slower. The first hybrid models produced were much slower than your standard sedans and compact vehicles. However, technology has improved a great deal concerning hybrid models and plug-in hybrids, and now electric models over the past decade or so. Most hybrid powertrains are just as powerful as their counterparts in the gasoline-powered car market, while being incredibly more fuel efficient, obviously, and lighter to also reduce vehicle weight. This is one that never seems to go away. You need to warm up your engine in cold weather. Engines do not need to be warmed up, so to speak, but most people think it's the best way to do this, to let their vehicle run idle for several minutes. However, a cold car idling is operating at its lowest power and therefore is barely generating any heat. The best way to warm up your car is to start driving it right away. I'm going to giggle here because air conditioning is more fuel efficient than opening the windows. The myth here is that air conditioning is better than roll-down windows because roll-down windows hurt fuel economy more due to drag. This probably sounds nice for people who enjoy AC, but air conditioning does use up more gas than roll-down windows. However, if you're absolutely miserable in your car due to heat, it's still recommended that you use your AC to be comfortable and to be alert. Another misconception, manual transmissions or sticks are more fuel efficient than automatic transmissions. Did you have it the other way around? This is a myth that used to be true. Back when transmissions, automatics, were new, manual transmissions provided better fuel economy if you knew how to operate one correctly. Nowadays, automatic transmissions are just as fuel efficient as manual transmissions. Sorry to burst your bubble. In fact, depending on the model, automatic transmissions can be more fuel efficient than manual transmissions. And we'll finish off with this big myth and misconception that larger vehicles are safer in crashes versus small vehicles. The myth is a mixed bag, actually, which depends very much on the type of accident. Most people assume that larger vehicles are safer in crashes due to their weight, large front and back bumpers, thicker side plating and paneling. However, many small vehicles are much smaller targets, have better safety features, have fewer blind spots, and have a much smaller risk for rollover than bigger vehicles. Do you have any myths or misconceptions you want to add to this list that drivers still believe today? Leave it in the comment section below.
One final note, if you are in the market for a new vehicle soon, great. Connect with your local dealership and price and test drive at least 3 different vehicles. A vehicle's strengths and weaknesses can only be discovered when you are behind the wheel. My reviews can be good, but you need to test drive these yourself. Visit quotes.everymandriver.com, select the make, model, and your zip code, and you'll get invoice pricing in your area on those vehicles. Shop smarter with price quotes at quotes.everymandriver.com.
Thanks for watching. Please click subscribe and give us a thumbs up. See you next time.